They are notorious.
Britain's biggest police force,
the Metropolitan Police,
was labelled broken after a damning report found it to be
institutionally
racist.
They are the kind of people
who underprotects and over-polices black communities.
They don't want to see our brother living nice. They don't want to see our brother living sweet.
Who is running the justice system?
In our lives, the police have not been a force for justice.
That's not the way it works.
I need people to understand
when you have corruption
Rotten to its core,
you call it out. That's what you have to do.
You don't deal with it. You will allow
misconduct and abuse of power.
There's a running theme.
White officer, black young man shot.
And what do you think it tells us about the relationship between the black community and the police in Britain today?
They don't want to see our brother doing well. They don't want to see our brother doing good.
Primary function of service is not to protect people like me and you.
And then on top of that,
they want to spread lies. Spread lies.
It's so historical and it's so deeply ingrained.
They are not asking the question, what is wrong?
Must be race involved.
History tells us what is wrong.
There were hundreds of people on the streets.
Black community leaders and activists claiming that
attempts to get to the truth have been resisted for decades.
This is Brixton, 1981.
October the 6th, 1985.
The 80s in the UK are probably the closest we've had to like a civil rights movement in the UK.
Rioting on the Broadwater Farm estate in Tottenham.
Because Mark Duggan's death has to be taken in a historical context.
Some continued to blame insensitive policing for sparking off the riots.
It's going to happen again and it can't stop.
And it did happen again.
30 years forward and people here believe nothing has changed.
Want to see our brother fucked up living in the hood.
Branded as being rotten to the core.
We need to move away from the bad apple narrative. It's actually the tree that is rotten.
The system is failing.
Unable to police itself.
Men who look like myself.
Who are more likely to be stopped and searched, handcuffed, battened and tasered.
By armed police officers.
Because they police through violence.
Because the last thing people I'd call, if I was in trouble, is the police.
Breaking news, a police officer has been cleared of murdering Chris Cabba, a man he shot in the head.
Shoot lower. You don't shoot the person in the head.
He was unarmed.
And within the space of 15 seconds, he was then shot.
Point blank.
The Metropolitan Police
will not serve jail time. They will not be punished.
And they commit crime on a daily basis.
Want to see our brother taped off, covered by a sheets, what they want to see.
Mark Duggan wasn't holding a gun when he was shot.
When their actions don't match their words, call them out.
No police officer is above the law.
But today a jury decided the marksman who shot him was acting lawfully.
They are relentless.
They want to materialise your untimely demise.
He didn't show any emotion when the jury announced the not guilty verdict.
I know another firearms officer.
I shot a young black, very similar sort of character to Cabba.
He was charged with shooting dead a young black man called Azelle Rodney.
I'd acted unlawfully.
It can't be anything else.
Just explain to people why emotions are running so high.
That does not happen with white people.
You shoot in a different place.
It seems to be an issue that is embedded in the Metropolitan Police.
Subject to who you are in Britain, you are going to have a very different experience of policing.
Black people are also more than twice as likely to die in police custody.
A black man's life is worth nothing.
What he was thinking when he pulled the trigger.
That is my point, sir.
That's because
our system and our society is based on a default of white supremacy.
And in court today, somebody shouted,
shoot lower than the head, sir.
And that is how many people in this area genuinely feel.
There are very few people who've been in the exact same situation.
I would like to highlight the name Reed Wiscusson. He came out with a gun aimed at the police, but for some bizarre reason, he gets out of it alive.
That's a whole different world from the world I live in.
There's so many different things.
The largest manhunt in modern British history was launched when Raoul Moat declared war on Northumbria police.
I'm coming to get you. I'm not on the run. I am coming to get you.
As the standoff between police and Raoul Moat unfolded,
that whole process of getting him to surrender.
The level of protection that you're going to receive from the police is very reflective of who you are.
This man still has his gun.
So there's a parallel and there's not a parallel.
Two-tier policing.
14-year-old boy who was killed in a sword attack.
As this doorbell camera footage shows the closing moments,
A 36-year-old.
He is wielding a sword.
Is currently in custody.
It's very different depending on who you are.
You cannot be blind to it.
Let's return to that horrific triple crossbow murder. The suspect,
Kyle Clifford, has been found. Now, no shots were fired by police, and the suspect has been apprehended alive.
Whereas the likes of Chris Carver's, time and time again, are not.
And on that note, what would you like to say to the people who say that you are treating different groups differently?
If he hadn't been black, he wouldn't have been shot.
This is nothing new to us.
The reality is
that the system holding police to account is broken.
It's a mental problem. It's not just an ordinary problem, man.
Police ain't going to jail for killing no one, let alone black people.
So that's where
I worry for the public. So Chris Cabot is dead and nothing's going to bring him back. But this row over how he was killed clearly hasn't been laid to rest.
But I must be clear here that
the very future of the Metropolitan Police is in doubt.
They continue to have my full support.
And we're going to fight for justice. No justice! No peace!